Hey you guys, Libby here, and today we are actually doing something a little bit different and special. Um, kind of dedicated to my good friend Susie Lou, who officially went full-time on working on YouTube, so congratulations, girl. And if you've been to her live streams, I've been a huge supporter for her a lot, and we are getting really close friends, and like I said, she invited me to coffee when I go over to England. But as you know, she is the queen of Resident Evil, and when I was in college, I was really huge into Resident Evil 2. Also, I meant, I still love Resident Evil, but when I was in college, I was obsessed with it, and I even had a friend that was obsessed with it too, and we started writing this fan fiction together, and let me tell you this one thing, the name of my Resident Evil OC actually matched with someone else's Resident Evil OC, so for this particular reason, I'm going to change the name, just, so that, you know, they don't yell at me or say that I'm copying them, like, which was a shame because I really like this name, but, I'm doing what I can to, so I don't get yelled at by other people, because it was just a freaky coincidence. Like, I'm not copying everybody, and that's why I said, I will change the name of my OC just for this, particular thing. And I'm actually looking up a name right now. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Alright, now on to our Resident Evil fanfiction. And the story was never completed, so what I'm about to read was completely never done. Okay. Ariel Cohen is not one of the luckiest women of the world. When she was 11 years old, when the incident in Raccoon City happened, that's when most of the members of her family has died. There were only 2 members of her family that are still alive, herself and her uncle, twice removed, Billy Cohen. But Billy has escaped from death sentence and is nowhere to be found. Ariel spent most of her life as a waitress for the roadside diner called Trips since the age of 17. That's when she first met Leon S. Kennedy. He comes to the diner often. He always tells Ariel his interesting stories, like his experience of Raccoon City as his first day on the force and the time when he rescued the president's daughter. He became Ariel's favorite customer and best friend. When Ariel turned the age of 24, she quits her waitress job to be a rookie of the newly developed STARS team. Wait a minute, they newly developed it? I thought All Stars was gone. Oh well, this is just a fanfiction, so. She was one of the 3 rookies of STARS. There was a man and another woman. She didn't get much information about the man, but the woman's name was Sandra Whistler. She is 27 years old. She dressed in proper clothing with miniskirt. Her hair was neat and blonde. She acted all sweet and flirty. There's something suspicious about her. Ariel hated her with a burning passion. Sandra was the favorite of the rookies. They assigned her as leader thanks to her seduction. They had Ariel work a little in one of their mini jets. It was her first day of the job, and she already hates it. She plopped on her back on the floor of the mini jet. She's just so disgusted with Sandra. She's the reason why Ariel is hating this job. She started to weep a little bit. Then she heard a familiar voice saying, "She's nothing to get upset over." Ariel stopped weeping, sat up, and saw Leon. Ariel was surprised to see Leon. "Leon," she said, "what are you doing here? How did you know I was here?" Leon said, "I heard you were becoming a STARS rookie, and you've always served me at the diner, so now I'm serving you." Ariel was a little confused. But you were never on the STARS team before they, disappeared, she said. True, said Leon. But I was on the police force, and STARS is connected with them. That's right, thought Ariel. So, you're working in this jet? Asked Leon. Here, I'll help too. Thank you, said Ariel. Ariel worked in the front, and Leon worked in the back. That sounded pretty inappropriate, but you know what it means. As Ariel works in the front, I had bad grammar, I guess. A small leech crawled into the engine. The work with the front was complete, so Ariel rested in the driver's seat. She started to get a little bored, so she pretends to drive the jet by steering the wheel with her feet. Then, by mistake, her foot pressed the autopilot button. The sirens went off, and the plane started to move. Leon ran to the front and yelled, "What did you do?" "I don't know," yelled back Ariel. The jet was starting to take off. "We have to make it stop," yelled Leon. "Check the department!" Ariel opened up the department, and leeches fell out everywhere. She freaked out as the leeches started to climb up her legs. Leon tries to calm her down, but then the leeches started to climb his legs too. He shook them off. Then Ariel did the same thing. So then they ran to the back of the jet. The STARS team heard the siren and started to run to the port. But the jet had already taken off. So then they all went to the jet tracking room except for Sandra. She just stood there. Back to Ariel and Leon. They're in the back of the jet, curled together asleep. The driver's section was locked up because of the leeches. Ariel and Leon were riding in the trapped jet for a couple of hours. Then Leon woke up and notices sleeping Ariel on his shoulder. He never had realized how sweet Ariel looked while sleeping on his shoulder. He smiled and moved some of her hair away from her face. Then he looked out the window and sees everything going downwards. Leon shook Ariel and said, "Ariel, wake up!" Ariel released a awakened moan and said, "Yeah?" "We're going to crash," said Leon. "What?" screamed Ariel. Immediately, Ariel rushed to look out the window and seeing everything going downwards. "Shit!" she yelled. "What are we going to do?" "Just hang on!" yelled Leon as he clutched her tightly. Then the jet crashed in front first, and the sound of crashing metal and thousands of leeches being squashed. Leon and Ariel were relieved that they've survived, but when they got out of the jet, they had no idea where they are at. The place they were at is hot and dry. There were also old and wooden buildings. It seems to be the Old West. "Howdy," said Leon. Is this place for real?" "Do you think we'll find anyone?" asked Ariel. "I'm not sure," said Leon. "Let's check that old jail over there." Leon got his gun ready. Then he tossed another gun over to Ariel. "You may need that," said Leon, and he also gave her an equipment belt along with a knife. He helped her put it on. Then they both went to the jail. The jail was small, and there was a dead body in the cell, and the cell door was open. "Huh?" said Ariel. "The body. I wonder how old it is." They decided to walk out to see what more they could discover, but then the body got up slowly. Ariel stopped, then took a slow glance back. "It's a zombie." Ariel got terrified as it came closer to her. Leon then stopped to see what is taking Ariel so long. He jumped with terror and aimed his gun and yelled, "Ariel, look out!" Ariel ducks as Leon shoots the zombie. Leon comes and kneels to Ariel. "Are you okay?" he asked. "Yeah," said Ariel. "What was that?" Leon didn't answer her question because it is too painful for him to explain it. He helped Ariel and continued walking with her. Then Leon took another look at Ariel. "What's wrong now?" she asked. "I'm not sure if I'm comfortable of where your knife is," said Leon. Then he put a shoulder harness on her with a small pouch for her knife. "Trust me," said Leon. "You'll need that knife." Ariel nodded, then said, I think I should lead the way." There was an unsure silence from Leon. Damn it! Ariel said, "This is my job, you know." Leon smiled and said, "Lead the way, my dear." Ariel laughed and started to lead. They had came upon... What word is that? I can't even read my... Came upon settle where there were what seems to be... Saddle, that's what it is. God, my spelling was awful. Saddle, where there were what seems to be some normal horses. "Aww," said Ariel. "Ponies." Ariel was about to run to pet the horses. "Wait," said Leon. They might be more than just small horses." "Ah, please," said Ariel. "What else could they be? Mules?" Ariel decides not to listen to Leon and walk to the horses. Then she notices that the horses do look a little strange. They have a rotting look to them, and the troughs have people in them instead of hay. Then all the horses stared at Ariel with glowing red eyes. When they neighed, their teeth were pointy and sharp, and their tongues were like snakes. Also, their hooves were like blades. Then the horses were coming after Ariel. She had to think quick, so she drawn up her gun and shot all the horses until they were all defeated. Ariel panted for a good while. Leon yelled, "That's my girl!" Ariel gave him a look, then he said, "Good work, Ariel." Then Ariel gave him a small smile as she rolled her eyes. Just then, a groaning sound filled the air and it multiplied. Ariel looked at the troughs and saw zombies standing up and getting out of them. They all circled around Ariel. She gave a nervous giggle, then said, "Is it too late to be friends?" She managed to escape the circle. She tried to... Oh, is it too late to be friends? That came from the Spider-Man game. I just noticed that. She tried to shoot all of the zombies, but her gun ran out of bullets. Leon thought that he could help and tried to shoot the zombies, but he was also out of bullets as well. "Well, this is scary," he said. Ariel looked at this one building and said, "Look, there's an old gun shop over there." So they ran over to the gun shop. There wasn't much in the gun shop, but there were some gun bullets, shotgun shells, and 2 shotguns. Ariel and Leon each got a shotgun and split the bullets and shotgun shells for the both of them. Then they back and shot all the zombies. They then panted for a while after that rough battle. Ariel spotted something twinkling in one of the troughs. She walked to it and picked up the object. That was an old key with a piece of rawhide attached to it that reads "Saloon." It's for the best that we should get out of here," Ariel said to Leon. "Agreed," said Leon. "This place stinks like a barn." So then they headed for the saloon. Well, that's all I'm going to read for you guys. Tell me what you think. And please remember, I know the Stars team were all gone and stuff like that. So So I know that was a little boo-boo I made, but my friend was okay with it. And this story is, like, even though it was never finished, it was still very long. But that's all I'm gonna read from it, and if you like it, just tell me. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. And Susie, if you're watching this, I hope you enjoyed it as well. But I'll see you next time, my friends. Toodles! Wait a minute. I should stop with the toodles. See ya! That's better.